Hey, what's going on, guys? Buster Sword Slash here with another video fighting this Nikali player. And it's kind of sloppy. This was my first game on. I was kind of in a rush. I just wanted to play a match, and I had some stuff that I needed to do afterwards. So I didn't want to spend too much time playing the game. And so I did not like warm up or practice or anything before the game. So definitely a little bit sloppy. A lot of dropped combos, dropped confirms. Occasionally I didn't do the proper punishes in certain situations, like crush counters. I wasn't crush counter punishing, so it's a little bit of choppiness here in this first set against the Nikali player. I do get progressively more, I guess, consistent as the match goes on, but yeah, that's how that went. However, final round 20 was last weekend. It was like really good. I haven't been that excited for a tournament since, I guess, the Ultra Street Fighter 4 days. Really exciting. Momochi versus Brian F, I think, was one of the first matches that like really got me pumped up, because I knew Brian F was a streamer. I'd never watched a stream before, and he really did put up a good fight against Momochi, and it got down to the wire. Like, I was on the edge of my seat just watching that match. And Momochi showed off some real good tech just this weekend. Like, Momochi's such a solid player. I forgot who he was playing against, but he did some really sick tech with his Ken. I think it was Itazan. It was Itazan. He ended up losing that match, but definitely got a moral victory just from what he displayed while he was playing. So it was pretty good. And some of the commentators were saying that he might be like Xian, like they think he's really strong, but they're not quite sure that Ken is the right character for Momochi, and you know, the way he likes to play, which is really solid and not super crazy. I don't know. Tampa Bison was also another guy. Like, I watched Tampa Bison play a lot, and he doesn't, like, he's okay, but like, he really impressed me this tournament. Like, I honestly, when he was fighting Haitani and stuff towards the end, like there, I didn't do the crush counter or anything. Like, I completely messed up there. And no confirm. Yeah, definitely deserved to lose that round. I should have killed him like 5 times. But yeah, Tampa Bison was definitely playing really good with Bison, and you know, he got better, but like, you know, most people don't really think of Bison as the kind of character that you're going to get far with in tournament, and Tampa Bison really did come close to getting into top 8. So definitely somebody I'm going to start watching more often. I was really glad to see that some of my favorite players did really well at this tournament. So 2 of my favorite players, K-Brad and 801 Strider, did really good. I haven't seen it, like 801 Strider has been AFK for about, like, you know, an entire year. He apparently wasn't really feeling Street Fighter 5. He went back to playing Street Fighter 4, and he didn't want to play 5. And this season I don't know, he's reinvigorated. He wants to play the game again. I guess, you know, money's probably one of the factors why he'd want to play. So it's nice seeing him play, and he instantly gets like top 8. I mean, he is using Laura, and she's, you know, she's cheap, let's just be real. But still exciting to see him play. Mike Ross got DQ'd for being late. I kind of wanted to see what Mike Ross was going to do. I didn't even get to see him play, I think. I didn't get to see Mike Ross play or CM Punk play, who I honestly thought CM Punk was going to get top 8 at final round. Pretty free. He's one of those guys who plays so good with his character that, you know, he makes Karen look like she's moving like 10 times faster when he's using her and doing his setups and stuff like that. So I expect to see him definitely start to get top 8s pretty soon. He ran into, I think he lost to F-Champ, which I'm kind of surprised too. I think Karen beats Dalsum. Well, at least that was season 1. He did get buffed, but I feel like Karen still beats Dalsum. But I don't know. Apparently he did lose to F-Champ, and then he lost to Itazan, which is completely understandable. Honestly, I feel like anybody can lose to Itazan. That Itazan was one of the more exciting. I mean, I always like watching Zangief play. A good Zangief player is always like the most exciting thing that there can be. I really wanted him to get far in the tournament, and he ended up losing to Takedo in top 8 instead of Fudo, who I thought he was going to lose to. I thought Takedo was definitely going to get bodied by Itazan, and I thought, you know, Itazan might have probably lost to Fudo again, just because they know each other so well. K-Brad, been one of my favorite players for a long time. definitely since season 1, and he's just really, like, really strong now. Like, he got into the top 8, then made it. He's 4th place at this tournament, I think. Him destroying Wolfcrone was pretty cool. That was fun to watch. And then when I saw him going up against Strider, I'm like, alright, definitely he has to know the Laura matchup pretty well by now. But Strider definitely put up a really good fight. Like, there was this one situation where Strider, I think, used Laura's anti-air, her, you know, when she jumps up at you, and she just caught K-Brad running away like 4 times in a row. It was definitely insane. Like, and I was watching the match and I completely understood why oh, nice punish. I completely understood why K-Brad would want to run away like that. Like, I was thinking the same thing too, instinctively, like, okay, we gotta back away from this chick, she's going crazy. And every single time he just got the read and he did the thing and caught him. And I think K-Brad still ended up winning that match, which was crazy. Honestly, I honestly thought that K-Brad was going to lose to Valorian, just because before, I actually watched Valorian play against like a lot of Japanese players, and like I think it was at Topanga, and he ended up beating all of them, and he just seemed really, really strong. And I was just like, all right, this guy, he might beat K-Brad, especially in this Cammy mirror match. It's kind of weird. So I thought K-Brad might have lost, but once he beat Valorian, and just watching how he did it too, sick. Personally, I think K-Brad is definitely talented enough to beat NuckleDu as well. He seems to lose to NuckleDu a lot. I think NuckleDu is just in his head. I think NuckleDu is beating K-Brad. I don't believe that, you know, NuckleDu is just, you know, outskilling him and outplaying him in terms of like a skill level. I think like K-Brad's definitely talented enough to beat NuckleDu once he, you know, figures out what he's got to do. I don't know, that's weird. That's weird to explain. Shen, I knew Shen was gonna win. I felt like Shen was gonna win the tournament after watching him beat K-Brad. He was playing perfectly. He's playing really clean. He's like defensive, but not too defensive. Like, he challenges in all the right situations, you know. And then when he gets the bomb and some meter, like, you can pretty much die. Like, because at that point you're about like 70% health or whatever. If he gets you with one mix-up, you can pretty much be stunned and die like instantly. So like, and he was definitely, you know, he definitely had his mix-ups. I personally thought that Marn had the, you know, the better setups and stuff like that with the Buki, but Shen definitely plays cleaner, and so that's why, you know, Marn definitely has to play more solid, I think, in order to get to that level. But I feel like his mix-ups and stuff are a little bit better than Shen's. But definitely Shen is going to be fun to watch this season. It's nice to see like a high level of Buki, and she has some pretty cheap stuff. Fudo, I felt like dealt with a lot of Buki's cheap stuff really well. Like using Nadeshiko to, you know, stop him from doing those crazy mix-ups. I think Fudo really played well against Shen. And then that last time when they had to fight in Grand Finals, it was kind of free. I think it was like 3-1 or 3-0. It was a little free, but that first set that they played was definitely pretty close. Interesting to see Fudo beat NuckleDu's Guile. He used a lot of, he took a lot of chances. Like, he did Raw Peach a lot of times to get over Sonic Booms, and so yeah, Fudo did really well. I expect to see him continue to get like top 8s. I'm more excited to see like what Daigo is going to do from now on, because word on the street is he is not going to be using Ryu anymore. He's going to switch to Guile. At least that's what FChamp said on Twitter. So I want to see like how he does, because, you know, season 1, you know, we all kind of forgot about Shen because he was using Fang, right? Like, he was like 9th place at EVO with Fang, you know, but nobody really expected him to win anything. And, you know, all of a sudden, first tournament back, using a new character that a lot of people consider pretty good, and he's winning. So I want to see what Daigo's going to do. I don't know what's the next tournament he's going to go to yet. I haven't even looked at the schedules and stuff, but I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on final round. I was really excited. I enjoyed the tournament. I'm looking forward to the other ones, and I definitely need to right now with the Cammy, I still don't really have much things into muscle memory. So like, that's why there's a lot of dropped combos. It's not that I don't know how to do the combos, it's that, you know, I have to actually confirm them, and sometimes I do them too slow because I'm actually trying to confirm things, and it's just, it's taking a little while to get used to. You know, just remembering, I think, yeah, the first round I could have killed them with the, if I used super, and I didn't. I did try to, but I just, I inputted to super too slow and it didn't come out. So, I counter again. So sick. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna raw DP there. This guy, he was shades of vanilla right there. Season 1 Ryu tactics. This guy, he was he's a level 8 Colleen. So like he doesn't, you know, he doesn't really know how to play Colleen that well. Obviously, she's a new character, so he's testing her out. But it's also good for me to, you know, kind of play against these guys and see what they're doing. I watch other people, like pros players too. She's actually a pretty decent character, but I don't know if she's gonna be like good enough for prime time, like, you know, tournaments and stuff. And, oh, that looks like it's going to be the end. Solid play for me. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. I'm out.